Alrighty, we're heading back in. Heading back in to discover some more things. What are we going to discover today? Okay. One thing I've had on my mind is like, at one point my cursor went yellow. I wonder if it's to do with like whether it's going to destroy the world. That would be my guess, like a little bit of a warning so that you know, oh, if I click this, things are going to go wrong. So let's make that solid. And then anything right now would destroy the world. Is this going to be yellow? No. Okay, so it's not that. Let's just then make this not solid again. So the end of last time we learned about... we learned about the fact that we can like rotate the... So rotating the world reduces the numbers by 1. At some point we're going to go in. I guess maybe by teleporting. But after rotating the world, well, I mean, anytime we can teleport, and we can teleport to teleports that are on the other faces, but the gravity stays the same way around. So I guess in theory I could get on top of the green ring, I guess. The square-shaped ring. Let's get some budget. I don't know whether it's super important for me to do that. Should we rotate? Yeah, I still don't know how to get this to appear. I still don't know what this does. I still don't know what causes the yellow yellow thing to appear. Let's go get this. We can freely go up here. That's fine. So it does change like instantly. I can run across it while it's still animating. Okay, we can get that. We can get this. Okay. And then, what are we doing? Oh, we're rotating. So do this. And yeah, everything went down by 1. So we could rotate again, but we should look at more stuff that's going on over here. We teleported with gravity going that way and landed on that temple. We've got this temple that was showing us something about how rotating changes the sizes of something spherical. Is there something spherical in the world? Not that I can really see. Maybe it represents things in general, I don't know. We can get more budget here. There's something about the way the lighting changes, which is particularly weird. Like, okay, there's like a really... Oh gosh, let's not zoom. There's a really bright red light coming from here and here. And that is like well, not super well lit, but pretty well lit. And the thing that I think is actually a white sphere with red light reflecting off it, looks very red. Then if I do this, okay, I saw the light go down. Like there's like a point light source going down. And now it's just gone. And now this looks red only from this side. Is there going to be something to that? Were these blinking the whole time? I'm not sure. And then if we do this, we're going to see the point light source go down. Yep. And then when it comes back up, it'll be off. Yes. And then it never comes back. There's like a little bit of brightness comes... Oh no, like something shifts down still. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. It's teaching me something, but I don't know what yet. Okay, we have access to this, although I don't think I can get inside it. Can I like talk to you from below? No, maybe I need to fall into it from a certain direction. Maybe I can fly. I just don't know how. Hold space. No. Can I do this? I'm inside it, I think. I am inside it. Okay, it didn't push me out, but I can't move. I'm like trapped. Okay. This bridge is going across. Those are white. These cannot be turned off. Things on the outside can. Will it do something if I do all of them? Does it correspond to that shape up there? I guess those are spheres. Like those things. Curious. Should we try and make all of these solid? Do I have the budget for it? I don't think I have the budget for it. Maybe 2 of each. Red's fine. This will do red and blue. That was red, yeah, okay. I was just thinking, like, are they like between the colours? Red and blue, that's fine. This will be just blue, that's fine. This will be cyan, so green and blue, that's fine. That's all of them. Oh! Oh! Something's happening. Hello. I like how the camera clipped through the geometry there. Hello. There's a bunch of Mies hanging out in this area, signaling you'll see them. Above the red warp, inside those cool-looking concentric ring spheres. Anyway, you're never going to talk to them by jumping or climbing, so maybe you can try falling from above them. Okay. Getting a little clue. I don't see how I would fall to you. What are you talking about with the oh, this thing, yes. But how do I get anywhere? I guess I can teleport somewhere, but I can only teleport to red as far as I know. Maybe I want a different orientation. It's interesting that doing that just spawned you. It didn't seem to do anything else. But there are bridges there. I guess if I walk across those bridges, I can probably talk to you. I think I've got 0 on some things, which isn't ideal. Can I get some... What's... Oh, we haven't been inside this temple yet, have we? Or have we? Ah, I can't actually close this, though. I need some... green budget and blue budget. I guess I could just get rid of this now. Okay. Should I get rid of the wall now? Maybe. Just get all my budget back. Okay. Then we can go in here. This should be fine. Hello. You going to tell me about color mixing? You are showing me what things look like under different lights. So we're under white light right now, so we can see everything perfectly. So then it'll be under cyan light. White looks cyan. That'll be red, looks black. Yeah, okay. So it does matter how things look under different color lights. Interesting. So that's the actual cyan. And these are green and yellow, because yellow would reflect. So cyan light is made of green and blue light. Those are the ones that are on. Yellow reflects red and green light, but we only have green and blue light. So of the green and blue, the blue doesn't get reflected, the green does, and so the yellow reflects just the green, and that's why it appears green. If we turn that on, we'll see that's yellow. Yes. Okay, eventually we did, after it changed. And then green, of green and blue, green reflects only green, and therefore we see green. This is cyan, of green and blue. Cyan, so cyan is green and blue light. Well, I mean, it depends whether you're depends whether you're mixing wavelengths or like have a pure, yeah, because yeah. So your eye has three, well, has quite a few cells in it, but it has 3 cone cells which respond to wavelengths of light that are roughly red, green, and blue. And so if you have like a light source that's emitting cyan light, like not a mixture of wavelengths, but the actual wavelength that corresponds to cyan light, then it actually is somewhere between green and blue, and so it fires the 2 cells that are in your eye that correspond to green and blue about equally. I mean, it doesn't actually quite map out like that, but we can imagine it like that, about equally, and so your brain interprets that as cyan. It's the wavelength between the 2. But because there's just 2 cells in your eye, I mean, sorry, there's the 3, but because it's really just the green and the blue cell, if you send a wavelength of light that corresponds to green, and you separately send a wavelength of light that corresponds to blue in about equal amounts, your brain still interprets that as cyan, because that's how that's how vision works. It can't tell the difference between those 2 situations. In both cases, the cells the green cell and the blue cell are being activated to an equal amount, and therefore they interpret it as cyan. And that's how monitors work and all that kind of stuff. Like your monitor only emits red, green, and blue, and the red, green, and blue, like the wavelengths that are emitted are very like highly calibrated with the average eye's response curve to red, green, and blue. So that they're basically just using red, green, and blue can simulate every color. And the fun thing is, like, if we get rid of green and add red, so this is a fun one because what we're seeing, like, there is no, if you think of like, so this is like high frequency, this is low frequency. There is no individual wavelength of light that will fire this cone cell and this cone cell, because you'd need something that like somehow does like low frequency and high frequency. The thing in the middle would just be like green wavelength, so you just see green. And so there's an interesting thing of like, well, if you fire the red cells and the blue cells, like how does your brain interpret that? Well, your brain interprets it as magenta. I was trying to zoom. But there is no individual wavelength of light that corresponds to magenta. Which is why I'd say it's incorrect to say that color is a property of light, because there are colors that we perceive that have got nothing to do with wavelengths of light. They are simply to do with the fact that you're activating cells in your eye in a particular arrangement, and therefore you perceive those colors. Anyway, but yeah, so this is magenta light, and so the magenta block, which is going to reflect red and blue light, is reflecting all of that. And then the red block that's here is reflecting just the red, not the blue. The yellow block, because yellow is red and green. I find that the weirdest of the colors, of the secondary colors. Yellow is red and green. But yellow is red and green. And so when blue and red light are hitting it, we get red reflected back. There's your lecture on how we perceive color. Oh yeah, if we turn them all off, they all just go black. If we turn just red on, we get just the ones that reflect red. Okay. Yes. All right. Is there a reason we want to close the door behind us? I don't think so. Can we like make these become wireframes? Very dark in here now. There probably is a reason, but I don't know what. Okay, so we're just learning about how light reflects off different colors. Why is that going to matter? I don't know yet. I think the weird patterns I'm seeing is just because of the way the lighting is implemented in whatever engine this is. It feels like a Unity game. I'm not certain it is. Okay, you're at a weird angle. Well, I guess you're not. If I mean, you're just like facing inwards towards the center of that hexagon. Makes sense that everything's hexagons because, you know, 3 primary colors, 3 secondary colors. Okay, should we rotate again? We could rotate again. We have the budget to do it. We have plenty of budget. Something must be getting bigger or smaller as we do this. Perhaps these? We should have looked at these as we were rotating. Okay. So maybe that other temple, the second temple there, that one, was teaching us about how we can turn lights off so that we can change the color of objects. So these are not interactive. These are. This is not. That is, but I can't get to it. I guess this will disappear at some point. Do I want to connect things? That's just black, though. Interesting. I got rid of that. I don't know if that's good. What did that do to the numbers? Let's actually do that again and see. 733. I think nothing? Yeah. No, 733. Am I supposed to say like what color this would be with these colors going to it? Well, I mean, red, magenta. Well, it would be magenta. This is magenta, and it's between red and blue. Well, I'm getting a little bit nauseous. Apologies if anybody watching is getting that as well. Okay, so this is one of them's lit up. Those are not. I can keep interacting with these and see if anything happens. Oh, that went white instead of just yellow. And those are toggle-abackable. Toggle-abackable. That's a new word I've invented. Ah, so is that though. But I swear it wasn't a second ago. That was the one I did before. Ooh, I am feeling quite nauseous. Yeah, this one is not. Is it after I bring this one back? Maybe I need to change my... Oh, I can't anymore. Maybe I need to change my FOV a bit. It looks good. It doesn't look weird to me. I'll deal with it for now. Maybe I won't swing my camera around so much. And then I immediately start doing it. I have to look around. Let's like do this to see who's around. Like, I guess I can lower that, but I can't get into it. What do I think I'm doing? So going to this red, there's just reds, and then there's a magenta here which goes to the blue, which makes sense. There's a magenta here which goes to this. So yeah, these are the color of these is the color of what you would get if you mix the two things at the end of it. Yeah, and red and black, red and black, red and black, red and yellow would make yellow. Yep. I can't interact with these. Why is that white? Are they all white? Maybe platforms, yeah, platforms are always white, aren't they? And they just have like the color at the end of them. Yeah, I had noticed that before, okay. I mean, maybe I should... Oh. Oh, I think I just destroyed green. Did I destroy red as well? Ah, everything's falling on top of me. I'm okay. Ah. Wait, things have changed color. Have they changed color or are they just being lit up differently? Huh. Will this go away? Oh, I can push it. Interesting. It reacts to me. What's happened there? Stuff has changed color. So this is red. Oh, ooh. I guess because green's gone, the yellow is now red. Interesting. And this is, yeah, this was white, so green's gone, so we've got magenta. So I guess we could destroy blue, and then this would end up being red. How close are we to destroying blue? 2 more. Blue's gone, so let's watch things change, I guess. Yep. Now we just have red. Huh. A lot of stuff changes. A lot of stuff changes. Yeah, so also over there, that would have been the red platform thing, and then that would have been probably yellow or magenta, and that's the other of yellow and magenta, but they've become just red. Interesting. I guess because once you've run out of blue and green, you can't make things that involve blue or green anymore. They just become one color. And yeah, we've lost everything here except this is probably red. This is probably yellow or magenta. Yellow or magenta. Interesting. How do I think I get rid of this? Like, if I destroy red, then we're just screwed, aren't we? I mean, we could do it. Let's see what happens. How many do I need to get rid of? I can do this. 3. 4. So I think I want to be close to this when I do it. So let's do, we can do this one. And then, can I stand on here? Is this going to fall with it? This is going to fall with it, right? But isn't this going to disappear? I assume this is just death. Yeah. Okay. I guess no, the sphere just became black. It didn't disappear. Interesting. Interesting. Like the fact that music starts over. Just gives it the feeling of resetting. Okay, we are down here. Do I want to go back up after doing this? Like, what's the difference there? Well, right now it would kill us, but I could get some budget. That's not the one, over here. At some point we're going to figure out to make black platforms solid as well. Probably we'll learn in one of the temples. Were there temples on the side that I just went to that I didn't go in? I should double check all the temples. Okay, that's where we learn stuff. Where else can I gain? Oh, I can gain up here. Oh, from these things as well. Is that? Hold on. That just looks solid, right? Or maybe that is solid? Is that a separate platform? No. No, that just looks solid. Yeah, it's just the rendering. Okay. Then we can go up here. This. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Rotate. Okay, I do want to... So what we probably need for this thing, same as this, is enough budget to be able to do, to light up all the things. Which is gonna be, what's that gonna be? A lot. So for red, it's really a lot. It's like all the red, all the magentas, all the yellows. So for each color, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, there's 3 reds. How many yellows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. So then there'll be 6 magentas as well. So it'll be 15. I think we need 15 budget for all 3 of them to finish off that. Wait, hold on. That sphere totally is smaller. Let's watch that happen then. Hold on. Can we gain some budget here? Probably somewhere. Oh yeah, we wanted to check the temples as well. So this temple, oh, we gain budget from that. Gain budget from this. Yeah, that sphere changes size. So that is telling us something about this. Can I gain budget from this one? Well, at least from the door I can. Not from inside. That's where we did the color mixing. So I didn't do any temples on the next one. Were there any? I'm not sure. Oh, I also want to see what happens if I teleport back up to the top area. So let's do that first. Will the gravity not be wrong? No, we're okay. Okay. I guess this rotates with it. Alright. So nothing too wild, although... What? Does this rotate... Does this rotate the other direction, maybe? Or the same direction? Should we do it? I guess we've got budget, right? Got plenty of budget. Let's see what it does. So normally it rotates... So we'd be at that floor next. Oh, it does the same. I guess this just gives me a view where I can see it all happening. Oh, I wasn't watching the... I'm sure those spheres got bigger. So at some point we're going to have a way of doing this the opposite direction. Let's go down. Okay, let's get rid of this again. So we've got a bit more budget. Yeah, green and blue are kind of low. Let's not make anything solid. Let's get rid of this door. What was in here? Do I remember? Did I ever go in? I don't think I ever went in. Okay. So we've got a black wireframe again. Are you teaching me about that? I can't interact with those. I can press this. So the black wireframe became... Okay, hello friends. The black wireframe became non-black wireframe after pressing that button. You're going to tell me something, aren't you? You're going to tell me. I'm impressed that you've already picked up on some of the connections here. This is new for you though. It shows how binding works. I almost don't want this text. But I guess it's in the game, so I'll take it. So I hope you were paying attention and not just pushing random buttons again. Here's an example. If you bind energy to a black shell, like those tree trunks outside, it will make them solid. For bridges or stairs, that could help your future solid body get to places your past body couldn't reach. Want to try it? I think you'll need a little more power first. Let me give you some of my own energy that should do the trick. You need to accept my energy, so hold down the red, green, blue inputs and keep them held down so you feel it flowing and hear a big poofy sound. Fwah! That sound means you absorb my energy, then you can bind anytime you like. Are you giving me a new ability? If your input device isn't registering all three inputs at once, I have separate inputs for the colours? What? I made you a little shortcut key you can try holding instead. Fiddly input devices, you're welcome. I don't have separate. I feel like you're giving me a control for something before I know about... Yeah, okay, hold on. RGB keys? I didn't know about those. Bind new energy to objects by holding red, green, blue inputs, then interacting. Must be unlocked. Wait, I can unlock it? Maybe the other temple here does this for me. Slightly confusing. F key is for white then. Okay. Sadly, W is taken. Okay. Let's go over to the other thing because I want to know. Take some of your... So I can take energy from you? What? At least we've got the dialogue log. Is there another temple here? No. Okay, it seems like I was supposed to have learned about that from something else. Because you did tell me to try and fall and speak to the other ones that were there. I went up to this before, right? It wasn't interactive. Yeah, I don't think so. What about the back of it? It's got the same thing, right? Green, lit, yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess I can now do it. So what does it mean? So we've got R, G, and B. Can I... It's not doing anything right now. Maybe if you're solid? Can I then... Green? No? Binding. Can I now toggle these? No, simply not. Oh. That's weird. There's like a white thing there. Odd. Can't click this again. Okay, well this is a mystery. What if I close that and then... Am I running out of stuff yet? I don't think so. I think I'm okay for now. Well, that was confusing. Should we rotate again? I kind of feel like I'm done with stuff here. Isn't there another white sphere here? There is. So these are getting bigger every time we rotate, seemingly. There's no teleporter here I can use, at least right now, because that's... I did this from a distance? No, I was seeing that. Which I think is just like another one of my friends, yeah. And all the stars are just my friends. Yep. Okay, rotate again. 834. 723. Ah. Should have watched the cues. They're definitely getting bigger though. I don't really need to watch it. I can tell. Okay, now we're on this side. We can do this. Do we want to yet? Can't make the trees go away. These are all solid, so we can get a lot of stuff from this, right? A lot of budget. All the budget. So I haven't understood the binding thing yet. Maybe it'll make more sense once I find the bit that was clearly supposed to teach me that first, I think. What are you going to teach me? Is this... I can walk around the back of this. Blue. 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 How much budget do we have for blue? I can just do this. Loads. Interesting. Again, it stays on. Oh no. Turns on again. I had to turn off 2 to make it go away. Oh no, it just takes a while. Okay. Is that to do with the number? What if we put blue on here and then remove one? No, it turns off again. Okay, so it's to do with these. Can I... Is this like a door? I can walk through it. Was I always able to walk through it? Turn off. Yes. Curious. I guess this is a bit like... On one of the slides there were like 3 panels that were like that. Okay, let's turn these off. And turn this off. All the budget, 999. Emergency service. What's up here? Oh gosh, lots of water. So this will glow as well. So that clearly corresponds to those other pools that we've got around. We've also got this to walk over. I've got plenty of budget, so I can do this. And then it ends in the middle. Do the other ones respond when I do this? Can I see one from here? Are those the same thing? Kinda. Do I want to drop myself into it? Doesn't really do anything. I think I can get back out. Okay. Let's turn these off for now. Yeah, I need to remember that everything becomes a white object after I've enabled it. Okay, so these... There's another one there. There's 2 up here, right? There's one over there, one here. What's this gonna mean? Does it do something different if they're all solids? I should have the budget for this, yeah, easily. Come on. If they're all solids... Oh, hello. There's 2 here. The water, the trees, it all just feels right, don't you think? Hey, wonderful to see you, Elsie. Sorry, I don't really have anything to add right now. I just really like it here. Okay. Was one of them here already, and then I spoke to the other one. There's another one as well. Although I think they're all the same, just at different times in their own existence. Just the same time in my existence. I come here a lot. It helps me think, keeps me calm, brings me peace. Do you have a place like that? So, okay, does this do something different? No? Did the numbers change? I think so. Okay, let's turn them all off again. So turning them on at least made a thing happen. Made a thing appear, but I don't know what that does for me. Okay, that's kind of everything here, and then we'll be back around to the other side again. So many mysteries. Is that everything there? I think so. I did go inside that temple. So clearly you want me to fall onto more of those, like there were more of you to speak to. Let's rotate again. We do keep going around the same way. Is there anything different here now? We've got 9, 7, and 8. Why do we not have 999? Did I leave something? I might have changed something and not realized, but I'm not sure. Red and red. So there's something about R. R. Hold R, click. V if you're solid, hold R, click. It's not, there's no visual change when I do it. Okay, let's try and get to... I'm going to have to rotate again, I think. 978. Wait, did this even reduce the number anymore? Yeah, it's... No. Only green and blue. Curiously. I mean, I guess we can't show the number 10, so maybe once you get to... Oh yeah, how would I ever get 15 then? Maybe once they get to 9, they don't reduce anymore? Or maybe if you're above... Hold on. Ah, if you're above 9, it just doesn't show. That's kind of odd, though. So we do have this teleport, but this takes us to... here. I can't... Okay, I can't control myself while I'm falling. That's good to know. Do I want to go in here? I don't think so. It feels like I'll be trapped. But where else can I even tell? I can't walk over this thing, right? No. So I want to land on these somehow. But I don't have another teleport to use. Mysteries, mysteries. And I clearly haven't understood that red and green thing. But I definitely feel like I skipped over. Why have I made all of this solid? I don't know. Nope. I like this, the click-clacky sound of them changing. Bind new energy to objects by holding, then interacting. So it is hold. Oh, must be unlocked, which I've not done. I guess... I guess I kind of want to learn where I get that from, but I guess I could just do it. So hold RGB. Yep. So then I can hold R. Does it change? Ooh, okay. And I now have those symbols around the outside. Is that the not? Wait, what on earth? We rotated it 45 degrees. Well, this is concerning. What does that mean for if I go down there? Can I jump down? I can. Can I walk up a 45 degree slope? No. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty, okay, let's reset. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Next time, we're going to try and figure out the extent. We've been to every surface, but we need to figure out what this binding thing even does for us. It seems like we can use that to make things solid, make things colorful that aren't colorful. Like maybe we can move the color from one thing to another or something like that. How does it work? So right now, if I hold R, does that? If I hold R and yes, I can take 2. I guess F does all 3. Okay, we'll find out what that means next time. See you then, folks. Goodbye.